In the last videos we covered how to read multiple values in a single statement, in a single input statement, right? So now the next one, evolve function, evaluate, eval function we have to use. Somewhere in the last videos while converting str type to boolean we used this one, sir. Okay, evolve. Now I will explain a bit in detail. Most beautiful concept for you people, right? Suppose here, very simple, I have some string is there, sir. I want to convert 2 into type, okay, int of x. I want to convert to float type, float of x. I want to convert to, okay, bool type, bool of x, something like bool of x. Okay, like we have these many typecasting functions are there, sir. Now if we use a eval, these many typecasting functions are not required. What the reason for that is, this eval is going to evaluate this x is what type. If it is the int type, it is going to return int value. If it is the float type, it is going to return float value. If it is the string type, it will return string value. If it is the list type, it will return list value. If it is the tuple, it return tuple value. So as a alternative to these many typecasting functions, happily we can use evolve function, a single function which is the replacement of all typecasting functions, right? Sir, what is the way how you can use, sir? Very simple. Here assume that x is equal to if I use input of enter something, enter something like this I'm taking, sir. Enter something like, now print of type of x, print of type of x. Can you please confirm type of x is always what type? str type, because input function is always going to return string only, str type only, right? But based on your provided value, I want to convert into the corresponding type automatically. Then what I have to take? Eval. Are you getting what I have to take? Eval. Instead of int, float, bool, just simply I am using eval. If your provided value is int type, automatically converted to int, sir. If your provided value is a float type, automatically converted to float type. Now this x is not str type always. Based on your provided value, automatically the corresponding type by default will be considered. Beautiful function, eval function, sir. Observe carefully, have a look once, sir. I'm taking here, I'm trying to take x is equal to input of enter something, enter something, okay, like, sir, print type of x, print type of x. What is the problem? It's always going to return str type only. Have a look once very carefully, sir. Here if you enter something, 10 I'm taking, sir, it is always str type only, right? Okay, now let me take 10.5 str only, right? But now my requirement here is I'm trying to use evolve. Observe that very carefully about this one, sir. Evolve here, just this total input I'm passing as the argument to evolve. Okay, now have a look once about this one, sir. Here I'm taking 10. What is the type? Int type, but not str type. If I'm taking enter something, 10.5, okay, float type. If I'm taking true, sir, boolean type. If I'm taking Durga, here str type. Are you getting? If I'm taking, observe that, sir, 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30 within square brackets means what type? List type. Within square bracket, list type. Okay, list. If I can provide, okay, within parenthesis 10, 20, 30. What the answers are? Tuple type. Just I provided within here, like, sir, what is this one? Don't get confused. What is this one? This one is int type. It is not single value tuple. It is int type only. Okay. Now if I provide 10 comma single value to tuple, comma is the mandatory, then what types are? It is the tuple type. Everyone in the position to understand clearly, right? Are you able to understand? So eval function, such type of beautiful functions are okay. You provide any type, automatically the corresponding type by default is going to be considered. Okay, this is the specialty of eval function. Alternative to typecasting, we require to use a eval function, right? Next, there is one more specialty is there for our eval function. What is that? Yes, if you provide expression, it will evaluate that expression and returns the result. That is the biggest specialty, sir. Now observe this one. If I can take x is equal to eval of okay, 10 plus 20 plus 30, like this I am taking, sir. 10 plus 20 plus 30, print of x. 10 plus 20 plus 30, its value 60. Directly you are going to get 60. Internally it will be converted to what type, sir? Internally it will be converted to what type, sir? Here 60, it is the integer type only. Have a look once, observe carefully. Here I am taking x is equal to eval of 10 plus 20 plus 30 I am taking, sir. Next print of x, sir, comma type of x, both the things I am trying to print, sir. Now observe this one, 60 is the result and the type of x is what types are? Int type. Are you getting? It is int type. The total value 60 by default you are going to get. Sir, not only this one, not only this, right? Suppose I have some mathematical expression is there, sir. 10 plus 20 by 3 by 3, okay, power 4. Next and after that floor division 5, next into 40, something is there. Sir, what is the result? It is going to evaluate this total mathematical expression and it's going to provide the result, sir. Now observe that it is going to provide the result is 10.0, sir. Class what type of float type? If you want, you can evaluate. The result is always 10.0 only. 10.0. What types are float type? Like this, right? So this is the purpose of eval function. Most beautiful function, alternative to typecasting function. Happily we can use eval to evaluate the provided input value and convert it to corresponding type automatically, to evaluate expression and it's going to return the result. Clear, right? What is the purpose of eval function?